A dramatic scene unfolds on a city street where a police officer aggressively confronts a well-dressed black man. The officer, with an authoritative and hostile posture, is visibly forceful, while the man remains calm and composed. Suddenly, a group of sharply dressed Secret Service agents arrives, their presence immediately shifting the atmosphere. The officer's expression changes from aggression to shock and fear as he realizes his mistake. Bystanders watch in surprise, some recording the moment. The environment is tense yet charged with justice as the power dynamic swiftly shifts. The background features an urban setting with police lights reflecting off nearby buildings. Here is the beginning. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe and follow. A tense and dramatic urban scene unfolds on a bustling city street at dusk. A police officer, dressed in a dark uniform with a badge gleaming under the streetlights, aggressively confronts a well-dressed black man. The officer's face is contorted with hostility, his posture imposing as he forcefully grabs the man's arm. The black man, appearing calm but firm, maintains his composure, his expression unwavering despite the officer's aggressive stance. His tailored suit and confident demeanor suggest an air of importance, though the officer seems oblivious to who he is dealing with. In the background, a few startled bystanders look on, some raising their phones to record the escalating situation. The urban setting is alive with motion. Cars passing, neon signs flickering, and distant sirens wailing. The tension in the air is palpable as the confrontation intensifies. The officer, convinced of his authority, continues his aggressive behavior, unaware of the impending shift in power. Then suddenly, from the shadows of nearby vehicles, a team of Secret Service agents in dark suits and earpieces emerges with swift precision. Their presence is immediate and commanding, their movements sharp and coordinated. They stride toward the scene with an air of authority that overrides the officer's false sense of control. The officer hesitates, his grip loosening as he realizes his mistake. His face shifts from arrogance to confusion, then fear. The black man does not speak, but simply glances at his team, who take over the situation effortlessly. The officer stammers, possibly trying to justify his actions, but it is too late. The agents, exuding professionalism and power, stand between the protected individual and the stunned officer. A few bystanders murmur in awe, realizing they have just witnessed a shocking reversal of authority. Police lights flash in the distance, reflecting off the wet pavement, as the story of the night takes a dramatic turn, one that will likely be remembered and discussed far beyond this moment. A tense moment unfolds in the middle of a city street as a police officer aggressively confronts a black man, unaware of his true identity. The officer, wearing a standard uniform with a stern and hostile expression, forcefully grips the man's arm, his posture exuding authority and intimidation. The black man, dressed in a sharp suit, remains calm and composed, his eyes focused but unreadable. The street is dimly lit, with neon signs flickering in the background, casting a moody glow on the wet pavement. A few bystanders watch from a distance, some holding up their phones, sensing that something significant is about to happen. Then, in an instant, the atmosphere shifts. From the periphery, a group of Secret Service agents in dark suits and earpieces appears, moving swiftly and with purpose. Their expressions are stoic, their presence commanding. They form a protective barrier around the man, standing between him and the stunned officer. The officer's face turns from aggressive to shocked, his grip loosening as he processes what is happening. His posture stiffens as he realizes his mistake, his authority crumbling in an instant. The surrounding city hums with distant sirens and the murmurs of onlookers, their eyes wide with curiosity and disbelief. The black man says nothing, his confidence unshaken, as his security team takes over the situation. The officer, once so sure of his dominance, now stands frozen, faced with the reality of his actions. The balance of power has shifted, leaving behind an unforgettable moment charged with tension, revelation, and silent justice. A tense moment unfolds on a city street at night. A police officer, tense and aggressive, grips the arm of a well-dressed black man, unaware of his true identity. The man's expression remains calm, his tailored suit hinting at importance. Suddenly, a team of Secret Service agents in dark suits and earpieces emerges, their presence immediately shifting the atmosphere. The officer's face turns from hostility to shock as he realizes his mistake. Bystanders watch in stunned silence, some recording the moment. Flashing police lights reflect off the wet pavement, capturing the weight of the unfolding revelation. If you like to hear a story like this, don't forget to subscribe and follow.